Claro. Dios, por fin, tío. O sea, yo aquí ya diciendo, esto no va a empezar nunca.
Well, speak for yourself. Albert,
Kokoro-san.
if I had met you a few years ago, my creative career would have taken a, a more interesting turn.
You know, I heard you had something new in the works. What's it about? Let me guess. The Adventures of the Nameless.
Well, it's early concept at the moment. The Express crew has given me a lot of food for thought. But still, when it comes to key plot points, I'm in need of some inspiration.
Ooh, inspiration. How about,
How about this?
This is
We
Blade.
give you some ideas.
Oh.
After all, when it comes to scripts, we're seasoned professionals.
Security! Security! Security!
The rules of this
Trailer.
game are like reality. We all think we have infinite possibilities, but when you really analyze it, every question and answer is constrained by previous choices. Relax.
A ver, la verdad que la katana está guay.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Pum. Y las palomillas estas, siempre.
Pum, pum. Voy un poquito por delante.
Ah.
Un poquito.
Qué guapo es.
You think another name and face can blot out the sin of your past?
Buah.
Oh, madre mía. Uf.
Fail. Defend you. Release your full potential.
Ahora lo veo.
Power you carry is the key to opening a way through to
Oh,
the
madre.
ambrosial arbor.
Oh, madre.
Has coming here triggered your memory.
¿Nuevo mapa?
What happens next
¿Quién es esa?
is in your hands.
¿Qué? ¿Qué es esto?
Madre mía.
Dios, mi
Ok.
piel. ¿Puedo rayar cristal?
No, bebé.
Lives change the world
Ostras.
for the present.
Ah, esta es.
¡John! ¡No! ¿Por qué peleáis? ¡No peleéis! ¿Y esta quién es? ¡Oh! ¡Hala! ¿Quién es esa?
Me imagino que uno de los.
¡Ostras! Un eidolon. O sea, un...
Jefe semanal.
Jefe
nuevo.
semanal,
Probablemente
será.
jefe semanal.
¡Buah! Código, chiquis. ¡Dios, qué tráiler! ¡Oh! ¿Por qué pelean los juzgandos? ¡No peleéis!
Bueno. Este juego
¿El de abundancia?
me va a llenar de decepción.
No, que no maten a nadie. No matéis a nadie. Que me da igual el Honkai. Que no matéis a nadie. Como me matéis a juzgando, os pego a todos, ¿eh? No, Ace, no. No muere nadie. Quitón.
Un segundo.
No. Ahí tenéis el código, chiquis. ¡Ay! La waifu pisadora. Mola un montón.
And whether
Oh.
or not your world has a day-night cycle. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm your buddy Albert, and welcome to the version 1.2.
Uf, el título, ¿eh? Even Immortality
Special
Ends.
program.
Uf.
Today,
Uf.
we have 3 special guests in the hot seats. Introducing.
Hey guys, I'm Cheryl Texera, and I voice Kafka.
Hey there, I'm Damon Mills, and I voice Blade.
Hi, folks. My name is Corey Landis, and I voice Welt.
Guys, it's great to have you with us. Man, that trailer was so
Pero no
fun.
quiero que mueran, Reina.
Corey,
Aunque se puedan usar, no es
Me
por
up
eso.
already? Okay. It looked like various factions were getting ready for battle. I think we're one
Son las
move
fichas
away
de-
from a serious showdown here.
Las fichas del
It was cool to
este.
see some new environments and enemies too.
Ah, gracias, Marta.
You're gonna
Gracias,
need to, my
gracias.
friend. In version 1.2, this
Así,
game
así.
will allow
Eso es como hago yo,
a
gracias.
setback that threatens the fate of the whole alliance. The Trailblazer will need to pass through various delves and arrive at the location of the sealed ambrosial arbor, where a decisive battle with the one responsible for the Stellaron disaster awaits.
Not to mention, Don Hung finally gets reunited with the Astral Express crew.
Don Hung's journey has been
Alguien
longer than most
cogió
could
el
imagine.
Stellaron en Xianzhou y lo activó.
I didn't say anything.
Eso dice ahí.
Come on, guys.
Ah,
Get me fired here. Editors,
ya, ya.
get out. What was I gonna say? Oh, right.
Bueno,
The
porque
story
sea...
left off on a
Uf, no lo
bit of a
sé, a ver.
cliffhanger last time.
It sure did. I mean, why did Jing Yuan deploy those forces? Who is he trying to catch?
And what about the Stellaron hunters? Where did they go after escaping?
Well, who says they went anywhere?
Cut that out too. I'm sure all these questions will be answered in the upcoming story. Now, aside from Trailblaze mission updates, version 1.2 will see new characters coming to the warp.
Bien.
First on the scene, Blade.
Blade. Oh, qué guapo es. Uf, lo están presentando primero. Va a venir primero. Ay, ay.
Sorry, me vinieron a traer el voto por correo.
Ah, nada. Está saliendo primero Blade. Vendrá el primero
I
en el
have a
banner.
question for Damon.
Ah,
If, say, there were
100%.
people,
ya,
would
huele
I
a...
be one of them?
I don't know.
Ah,
Huele.
Don't look at me.
sí, los
I don't
códigos,
know
claro.
anything about
Usarlos ya.
anything. Okay.
Well,
Es que es
I'm
increíble,
pretty sure
Blade.
I'm not one of the 5 people, but here is a fact for you. Whenever Blade gets scary, it's the Mara flaring up.
Así es.
Isn't he
El
always
codiguito.
scary?
Hola,
Ah,
Relin.
he usually
Ya hay
does what I
codiguillo
tell
ahí,
him.
está fijado en el chat.
I should probably unpack that a little. Blade relies on Kafka's spirit whisper to suppress the Mara inside him.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
El
you know, most of
tráiler.
the time, Bladey's a nice, quiet boy.
Totally.
Está bueno.
He's not a strong communicator, that's for sure. I'm pretty sure half my recording sessions have focused on 2 sounds. Number 1,
Ahora que lo pienso, no estáis viendo a los muñecos.
I
¿Quién
can
preferís que
believe that.
tape, el pollo o los otros?
It's strange that a lone wolf like him would
Me
want
quedo
to
aquí,
team up
arriba.
with the Stellaron hunters. Unless Kafka's spirit whispered him into it.
Pues el
Kafka
pollo
was
es
more of a
lo más
go-between.
cachondo que
The
hay.
real reason Blade joined
Lo más
was because
gracioso que
Eleanor
da.
promised him
Me
the
quedo ahí arriba, no
outcome he
pasa nada.
desired.
Aunque esté con las patas
Outcome?
cortas.
Meaning vengeance?
Bueno, me pongo
A
así.
certain someone on the Express has been having nightmares
Me quedo
about this
así.
guy.
Not just vengeance, a funeral.
A funeral.
his own, to be precise. Through unexpected circumstances, Blade became immortal. His body recovers from the worst of sicknesses and the gravest of injuries, even from death itself. Those bandages aren't for show. For Blade, immortality isn't a blessing. It's a curse that follows him wherever he goes.
Yikes. And I thought I had problems.
Es que me ponen a los dos a las esquinas.
Let's leave something to the imagination here. I'm sure our trailblazers will find out more about Blade's backstory as things unfold. For now, let's take a look at what he's capable of on the battlefield.
A ver, a ver.
Blade is a wind-type character, following the path of destruction. By consuming his own HP, he's able to deal greater damage to enemies. And I guess that's the risk you take when you're immortal. Huh?
Blade's skill consumes a set amount of his own HP and initiates Hellscape. While Hellscape is active, Blade deals greater damage, and his basic attack is
explicando
enhanced from
las
Shard Sword
habilidades
to
de Blade
Forest of
con la
Swords.
voz esta
While Shard Sword is a
en
single
japonés.
target attack, Forest of Swords
un
deals damage
poco-
to multiple enemies.
I got a question. Can Blade still use his skill if his HP isn't enough to cover
Te
the
dejas a
set
uno de
amount?
vida y
In that
patapum.
situation, when Blade uses his skill, his HP decreases to 1.
Ooh, that sounds a little dicey.
A bit. Well, there's a silver lining. When Blade's HP decreases, his talent is triggered, granting him a charge. When charges are fully stacked, Blade unleashes a follow-up attack on all enemies and recovers a set amount of HP. When Blade unleashes his ultimate, his HP is set to 50% of his max HP, and he deals massive damage to a single
Toma.
target and adjacent enemies.
Que la animación,
HP for
tío.
damage, huh?
Es brutal,
Interesting. No
sí.
wonder he's so indifferent to being healed. Huh?
And the more HP Blade loses, the more damage his ultimate deals.
Yeah, it does.
Cuanto más pierde,
Blade's
más
technique,
daño.
Karma Wind, also consumes his HP and deals wind
Buah.
damage to all enemies after entering battle.
Ooh, when it comes to taking damage, Blade should be more afraid of himself than his enemies.
This hurts me more than it hurts you.
Ooh. New ultimate line, anyone?
We can't let Blade steal the show. It's time to talk about another Stellaron hunter. His partner in crime, Kafka.
Kafka. Nah, me quedo aquí abajo. Es que si me pongo aquí, luego saldrá el código.
Kafka's a familiar face at this point in the story. She was the first person the Trailblazer set eyes on, and meaning Kafka must have been there for the Trailblazer's
Boom.
first words. The first step. No wonder so many players are calling her.
Okay. I don't think that's gonna get past the editors there, Albert. Look,
Tiene un
what I am
gateque
interested in is this.
ahí.
Since Kafka appeared on Herta Space Station, she's managed to implant the Trailblazer with the Stellaron, hijack the Express's signals, and draw the crew onto the Cienjo La Fu. It almost feels like she has the Trailblazer's destiny in the palm of her hand.
It's like Kafka said, when it comes to scripts, the Stellaron hunters are seasoned professionals.
Well, that might be the case, but that's not to say the Trailblazers' choices aren't important. What's a script without a director?
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
I've got another question. Why did Kafka join the Stellaron Hunters?
Ooh. So, Kafka was born on Terias 5, a planet that knows no fear. And literally, Kafka is unable to feel the emotion of fear, and therefore cannot comprehend the value of life. When Elio promised to bring about a change for her, she signed up without a second thought.
Now, for someone who can't feel fear, she's pretty great at making others feel
¿Es un
it.
gato de
This
verdad?
scares you more than it scares me.
¿Que sea
Do you want me to
algún
use my spirit
personaje?
whisper on him, Albert?
Bueno, salen Silver Blade y un gato. No sé.
Let's move on to Kafka's combat, shall we?
Oh, yes. I thought you'd never ask. So Kafka is a lightning-type character following the path of nihility, and she can deal additional damage over time to enemies. Her skill deals lightning damage to multiple targets. If an enemy is afflicted with DOT, they receive an additional bout of DOT
Se
damage.
deja pegata.
That is to say, if an enemy is already afflicted with DOT, they receive additional damage both during their turn and after Kafka's attack.
That's right. Not to mention, additional damage doesn't replace existing DOT. I mean, did you think Kafka was gonna take it easy on him? Come on. And separately, after an ally uses a basic attack, Kafka will launch a follow-up attack. Kafka's ultimate, on the other hand, deals lightning damage
Mucho
to all
texto,
enemies
madre
with
mía.
a chance of shocking targets
Oh.
and immediately dealing additional damage to those already shocked. Kafka's technique can attack all enemies within a set range and
Oh, qué
deals
chula la
lightning
técnica.
damage to all enemies after entering
Metadots.
battle.
How elegant.
Sí,
Well, she likes elegant
sí,
things.
también
And there's a
adicionales.
certain elegance to combat.
Kafka's abilities are kind of terrifying. Her enemies are like flies trapped in a web, slowly taking damage until.
Boom.
Ooh, hey, that was pretty good.
Yeah, from HP sacrificing maniacs and emotionless sociopaths to the coolest kid on the block. It's time to introduce
Luca.
our next character.
What? Hey, that is a little harsh.
Dale, Luca.
Also, since
Yo
when
quiero ver
did
qué
Wealth
hace.
become the coolest kid on the block?
Yeah.
Now, think again. I'm talking about the born and bred Bella Bog hero, Luca.
Oh, come on.
Qué bonito es. Y ¡pum! Toma. Tuneado tiene el puño. Con grafitis.
So that's the guy on the light cone.
He looks a little different on the light cone.
Luca is an underworld fighter
Kafka.
that goes by the moniker
Es bi.
Luca
También lo
Strong.
dijo en
He's a member of
japonés.
El japonés.
and apprentice to Ole.
Wait, doesn't the
Ay.
underworld have a fight club? I guess that must be where Luca spends his time.
Oh, you better believe it. In fact, he's the Fight Club champion, and not only that, he's also a reliable operations
Yo
consultant.
quiero que pueda ir guay
So
con...
he's with the
Sí, le
moles,
tengo.
huh?
Le tengo el cono de
Does
Luca.
Luca know he's a member?
Ah,
A
Yo
Relly le
también.
gusta
the
mucho. ¿Tú
kids
también
of
le
the
tienes?
underworld look up to
Bien.
Luca in a big way. And the reason he fights is to
Relly
set a
va
good
por Luca
example of
C6,
dedication
E6.
and discipline.
¿Le tienes S3?
And speaking of
Ande.
fighting, let's take a look at him
Está en el juego el su cono.
Luca is a physical type
A ver.
character following the path of nihility. After multiple attacks, he's able to launch an enhanced basic attack. His skill deals physical damage to a single target and has a chance of inflicting bleed.
And during battle, Luca can obtain fighting will through a variety of attacks. When fighting will reaches a certain number of stacks, Luca's basic attack is enhanced.
His enhanced basic attack deals 4 hits of damage, with the final hit dealing additional damage to enemies currently inflicted with bleed.
Kids today, no respect.
When Luca unleashes his ultimate, in addition to dealing damage, he also obtains fighting will, and there's a chance of increasing the target's damage received for a set number of turns.
Woo! And when your
Durante
opponent's
7
this, the
turnos.
same size as your head, it's time to throw in the towel.
Yeah, well, it's the power of those punches that scares me. I mean, I'm sure having a robotic arm is also a big help, but I think Luca's strength lies in his love of the sport. Oh, and I almost forgot. When using his technique during exploration, Luca obtains fighting will after entering battle.
Jeez. Does this guy ever take a break? Well, it was great to start off the program with a character deep dive. Next up, it looks like we've got 2 brand new 5-star light cones coming to the warp in version 1.2.
Uy.
Let's start with a path of destruction light cone, the unreachable
Viene
side.
primero este hombre.
Okay, question.
Mala gente son.
Paradise Blade mentions in his ultimate
Ay, el cono,
line,
qué chulo,
is
tío.
that where he's standing right there?
Nos pondrán luego la info en la web,
Paradise means to
supongo.
you, Corey, but our
Si no lo
barren
dicen
sword-filled
ahora. Es que no me
wasteland
acuerdo.
isn't my idea of a vacation.
Speak for yourself. Here's a fun fact. Each of those swords had an owner, and Blade was the last one to see them alive.
Oh, whoa! So he killed them for their sword.
Qué mala gente poniendo
Only a
dos
brutal,
juzgandos
calculated
juntos,
gentleman could do something like that.
The
Más gente
maniac and
poniendo dos
sociopath
juzgandos
segment is
separados.
over.
Y es peor.
Peor.
Moving swiftly
No.
onto a 5-star
Hola, qué
path of
chulo, ¿no? El de...
patience
el de
is all you
Kafka.
need. Here we see
Qué bonito, la
a
ilustración.
resident sociopath again.
Okay. Well, looks like Kafka's waiting for the main course to arrive there, huh?
What do you think's on the menu?
You wanna guess?
What are you looking at me for?
Así como voy a ahorrar.
Come on.
¿Ah, o qué?
Nobody eats out,
Dice
right?
Betche, socorro, así como voy a ahorrar.
Sí, ah, ok.
During the first phase of version 1.2 in the character
Ah.
walk, a lost soul,
Bien,
Trailblazers
con
can obtain
Arlan,
the
que no le
limited 5-star
tengo.
character Blade. During the same phase,
¿Susan y
in the light
Natasha?
cone event warp,
¿Qué demonios?
drop rate of the 5-star light cone, the unreachable side, will be boosted. And during the second phase of version 1.2 in the character
¿Y
warp,
esta?
Nessun
No, es
Dorma,
verdad, si no
Trailblazers
me
can
el
obtain
otro
the
video.
limited
No,
5-star
¿por
character
qué?
Kafka and 4-star character
¿Por
Luca.
qué viene
And
Luca
during the
con
same phase,
ella?
in the
Qué
light cone event
sorpresa.
warp, the drop rate of the 5-star light cone
Mala
boosts.
gente.
All you need will be boosted.
¿Dos nihilidad? ¿Y Sampo con ella?
And
No,
that's a wrap
quiero
on
a Sampo y a Luca.
Ooh, I need to lie down. Don't go anywhere, Trailblazers.
Joder. Otro codiguín
El
chichiquis.
panel reserva.
A ver, que me quito.
Bien, a ver, código.
Ya me quito, ya me quito. Senilidad, qué demonios. Yo no tengo ni a Arlan ni a Shampoo. Me faltan esos dos. Jolín. Ahí tenéis el codiguinchi. Gracias por la foto, Marta. Tararán, tan. Ah, pero voy a tener que skipear porque después viene el dragón para la 1-3. Ah, sin Luca y sin... Ah.
Welcome back, everyone! As mentioned at the start of the show in version 1.2, before the Trailblazers' decisive boss battle, they will need to pass through various delves. No surprise then? That 1.2 would unlock 2 new areas. The
Dos.
Alchemy Commission and Scale Gorge Waterscape.
Dos
Now,
mapas.
the Alchemy Commission.
El
Is that where
dragón.
the Xianzhou makes its medicines, or...?
Ooh, you got it! The Alchemy
Ay,
Commission
Dios.
is one of the 6 commissions of the Law Food.
Dos mapas, chiquis.
And for no prize whatsoever,
Bueno,
can anyone
áreas,
name
pone.
all 6?
Oh yeah, let's see. The Alchemy Commission, the Divination Commission.
The Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, the Cloud Knights. Oh, shoot, what was that other one?
Yo quiero esta de personaje. Está muy chula.
Please? The Realm Keeping Commission!
Oh, that's right, that's right.
The Alchemy Commission used to focus their efforts on the way of immortality, but these days, it's all about medical research.
Son en Luofu,
treating
claro.
diseases.
Now, the Trailblazer came face to face with some Alchemy Commission folks.
Mira, para taparnos del sol. Qué bien vienen esos tolditos.
I don't want to create more work for the editors, but I have a theory that the reason why that...
Adjacent to the
¡Oh!
Alchemy
¡Que hay una
Commission
estatua!
lies Scale Gorge Waterscape, the realm of the videographer.
He's just ignoring us now.
We've
Una
got a lot
estatua
to get
del...
through.
de...
Where was I? Oh, along with the
de
Alchemy
este
Commission
señor.
and Scale Gorge Waterscape,
Que si lo
come new
queremos,
puzzles.
se transforma
Seems like
en el
Trailblazers
53.
will face a lot of new challenges on the road to the Ambrosial Arbor. I can't wait.
Buah, qué chulo.
Are you making Corey read off the teleprompter?
Puzzles are the only new challenges Trailblazers will be facing. these
Canomilla.
days. There are
Oh, no.
monsters afoot. First up, a creature of
¿Y este?
indomitable size and destructive power.
Un
the
monete.
malefic ape.
Pum.
Tiene,
Tiene... ¡Hala, qué chula! Otra maga, que dan como nada por culo las magas estas.
Yen
¿Eh?
Chang.
¿Cómo?
Qué
How
guay.
did the General's aides attack a
¿Cómo?
Cloud Knight Lieutenant?
¿Que nos pegamos con Yanchin? ¿Qué? ¿Por
I
qué?
think we skipped
Es un
that.
bebé.
Alberta,
Es
you mentioned
cruel.
a
No.
boss working on the Xianzhou Law Food.
Yanchin,
Care
no.
for a sneak peek?
¿Por qué? Buah, qué chula es esta, tío. Yo la quiero de personaje.
Yo no es muy grande.
Uy. Que es solo el busto. Dios. Oye, Best Boss. Toma, que te da así un tute con... Es señora, así. ¿Pero cuántas formas tiene esta mujer? ¿Hola?
Un poco pesada, ¿eh? Me parece a mí.
Es muy chulo el diseño. Es brutal.
No digo que no.
her enemies and strengthening herself
Que nos
in
quita
¿Cómo
los,
querer que
los
sea
skill
jugable?
points, ha dicho.
El dicho de Zongli.
Oh, también sería guay.
Well, you know, when you
Ha dicho
borrow
que nos
something,
quita,
you
ha
gotta
dicho
give
que
it
nos
back.
quita los skill points. Me parece. La segunda fase.
Yo lo estoy viendo en japonés. Estoy intentando no entender nada.
These lotuses reduce ally max
Shop.
HP and when in bloom, deal damage to a single target.
Creo que ha dicho
So,
la vida
should we
aquí.
just wait for them to stop blooming before we take them out?
No, I doubt the power of the destruction is as simple as that.
Oh, you're not
Pum.
wrong, Cheryl.
Me encanta ese
When the lotuses
ataque.
aren't in bloom,
De
the
darla así
toughest
como un
doesn't receive
mosquito.
damage. As such,
Como si fuéramos
trailblazers can
bichitos.
seize the moment when the flowers are open to break their weakness. And finally, In the third phase, Fantilia goes golden. What terrible trick does she have up her sleeve?
Es un poco... Bueno, un poco... Ningguang, ¿no?
Find out.
I'm curious, where did Fantilia even come from?
La última parte.
How come she can use the powers of the abundance and the destruction?
I hate to be that guy again, but all will be revealed in the version 1.2 story.
Anyone here getting deja vu?
Hey, I can't go spelling all the beans. When the main story combat draws to a close, Fantilia the Undying will join the Echo of War and drop the advanced trace materials required for Blade, Kafka, and Luca.
Blade, Kafka y Luca tienen esos...
And
Ala.
a quick reminder, Trailblazers.
Ya sabéis.
Echo of War has
Oh,
a
no, ¿en
limited number
serio?
of weekly
Sí.
rewards, so don't forget
Tienen
to
el
plan
nuevo.
ahead.
Also, in version 1.2,
Eso ve entre un siglo si es que me sale.
Shape of Celestial.
Ah,
is
estos son
arriving, which
bosses.
drops a brand new
Pensaba que eran
character
solo
ascension
bichos y ya
material,
está.
Ascendant Debris. This is also the ascension material required for Blade.
Este es
Well,
para
if I'm
Blade.
not mistaken, it's
Vale.
time to talk about version 1.2 events.
No se puede prefarmear,
Ooh, I've been
no.
waiting for this segment.
No.
Let's start with Tales of the Fantastic. The crisis on the Xianzhou Laofu has subsided, and the feats of the Nameless can be heard on every street corner.
¿Qué es eso?
Starskiff Haven storyteller, Mr. Cien, is interested in the Astral Express's tale, eager to work his storytelling magic.
A guardarse
the storyteller.
botellitas.
I'm familiar with him. I wonder what he'll do with the Trailblazers story. His artistic license and collage editing bring all kinds of tales.
¿Qué es
to
esa
life.
cosita?
Well,
¿Ese
that's Mr.
librito?
Cien, all right. To spruce up the tale, he's given us a set of protagonist models.
El librito.
Protagonist
De
models.
recompensas en el evento ese.
Lo tercero.
Lo que no es común, o sea, que no está en el juego ahora mismo.
Lo cuarto, entonces.
No, no me he fijado en qué posición estaba.
¿Dorado o
Morado.
violeta?
Morado, de morado, morado.
Morado. No, no sé lo que es. Tiene que ser algo nuevo.
Claro. ¿Vamos a manejar a la paloma esta? ¿Para crear artefactos? No. Ese objeto es nuevo.
Once the protagonist models have been properly refined, Legend of the Trailblazer can be a runaway hit.
Oh, this sounds like a fun event.
Well, there's more where that came from. The next event is called Underground Treasure Hunt. The Underworld Appraiser.
¿Qué es eso? ¿Eso qué es? Lo del conejo.
¿Qué
es eso? ¿Qué es eso? ¿Eso es para el chat?
Where many rare treasures and relics are waiting to be identified. However, according to the senior treasure
¿Qué es
hunter
eso?
Axay, there exists a space beneath the ruins where relics
Quiero
of even greater value
recompensas.
may be found. The only thing is, the road to the ruin depths is filled with all kinds of danger.
Treasure hunters must steel themselves and explore sealed areas.
Sí, este es el tocho porque tiene a la
I'm sure
resina.
these sealed areas are full of hidden treasures, but there's always a catch.
Surprise and danger rolled
Que sea un
into
objeto
fun.
para
I'm
usarlo.
sure Kafka would get a kick
No,
out of
hombre.
this.
Treasure
¿O no?
hunters will need endurance,
Sí, parecía como un
courage,
chat o algo
and
así.
insight if they want to succeed.
Un Marcos, yo
It's
pensaba un
almost
Marco.
certain that the sealed areas will contain enemies, but supplementary items and keycards to other sealed areas.
No, a mí me gustan las cosas exclusivas.
This is a
La
solo
resina no es
mission,
exclusivo.
right? Sounds like a tough challenge to take on alone.
Oh, they won't be
¿Otra
alone.
tienda?
During
No,
exploration,
me equivoqué,
treasure
mierda.
hunters can be sure to run into familiar faces.
Let's hope that we're happy to see
Quiero a
them.
Shampoo.
¿Quién se pone a farmear? En mi cuenta tengo
Of course. In the
un
underground
montón de
treasure hunt event,
botellitas.
aside from the usual stellar jade, treasure hunters can obtain
Mira,
the
mira, ahí te lo dan en el
wisdom
primero. ¿Qué es eso?
rabbit chatbots.
Where is the rabbit? Mensaje en
Isn't
chat,
the
¿ves?
rabbit in the
Toma.
chat box?
It's a
Toma,
treasure
¿veis
chest.
cómo lo sé yo?
What I'm trying to say is, the
Tenéis
thing
ni
in the chat
piti
box
idea.
is called,
Un chat.
Where's the rabbit?
Toma.
Okay.
Esto es lo que me gusta a mí. Yo quiero cosas de estas. La
Pero
resina
es que
me
no
da
hablamos por
igual.
el chat. ¡No me mates!
In version
Da igual.
1.2, the message
Hablaré.
and chat box
Mira.
functions will be enabled for the first time.
Ah, esto es lo que me
Trailblazers
gusta a
can obtain
mí.
and swap between
Esto es lo que me
chatbots.
gusta a mí.
And I'm
Para
not
que se
just
vea
talking
diferente. Es
about
como
the
el
friend
Tower of
chats.
Fantasy, ¿sí?
I'm talking about the game's character interaction chat boxes too.
No,
Oh, I
tío,
love
pero vamos a
art
ver.
design. mean,
No, mira,
it seems
también
like
te lo
something Claire
cambia
would
con
like
los
to.
personajes.
Ya.
No hace falta que os hable.
Pero es un
Do you
poco
think
feo, o sea,
Svar could have decided for her?
el fondo rojo
Interesting thought.
Bueno,
Safe
Ace,
to say,
no te voy a
podría
decir,
ser un poco más
chatboxes will continue
transparente.
to
Es
get
que no sé,
updates.
o sea,
no te voy a decir
prefiero...
tú si que eres
Users will be
fea,
able to
pero
view and swap
a mí sí me
between those they
gusta.
already have, as well
No,
as
pero no
view
es feo.
those
A
they've
ver.
yet to obtain.
Pero es
On
que
to the next
con lo
event.
fácil que es leer
Where are
así,
you, mystery
y van,
truck?
y van y
This really
dicen,
is the
vamos a poner
version
todos
of
los
missing
fondos.
Que lo
de
ves
color".
muy pegote, ¿no?
The good news is, all of them can be found. Regan
Bien,
and
que den
Belobog has
cositas
come across
de-
Yo
a
cuando estaba en el
scientific
tower
research
no me lo
kit.
quería cambiar porque
Homemade sensor number
algunos no se veían ya en
223.
cuatro cambiados.
The device is
Yeah.
able to detect mysterious coordinates that display abnormal readings.
I recognize that
cerditos, hay que
abnormal
buscarlos,
reading.
están
Isn't that just a
escondidos en la
product?
nieve.
No, don't tell me that we have to fight it. I mean, sure, it's
¿Y
a little
matarlos?
scary, but it's
Sí.
cute, right?
If I told you
Es que
it
tienen, si te
dropped
das
stellar
cuenta,
jade, would that,
lo de
change
que
how you
tienen así
feel?
como arriba es como si fuera el agujero de las huchas, ¿no?
Yeah, sorry.
O...
Bueno, se podría interpretar de esa manera. sí.
What?
Forgotten Hall updates. In
Aquí
version
regalan a
1.2,
Yukon,
the brand new
mirad.
members of Xianzhou,
Let's
the
go.
Voyage Novice's trigger, will be
Forgotten Hall.
Yeah, now we're talking.
That's not all.
Jolín, no me
After
pasé
clearing the
esto porque me
Forgotten
mataron a
Hall
dos de
memories
un
of
golpe.
Xianzhou Stage 1, Trailblazers can obtain the 4-star character Yukon.
Cool.
And
Bien,
inside the Forgotten
dupe de
Hall, the
Yukon.
simulated universe will also be receiving
¿Cómo?
an update in the form of World 7.
No me jodas.
Brand new
¡Otro!
planar ornaments, Ruchlin's Arena, and
Pero a ver, esto es
will
mucha
be
información
added
muy
to the
rápida.
World 7 immersion device.
Oye, oye, oye.
Doesn't stop there either.
A ver, a ver, a ver, a ver.
2's Planar Fisher event. Trailblazers that successfully challenge the simulated universe can obtain a set amount of double planar ornament rewards.
¿Otra vez doble?
Alchemy Commission's
doble.
Cavern
Y,
of
pero, a ver,
Corrosion
La única forma que yo hago
brand new cavern
el...
relics.
no me
Eso,
dejan.
simulador.
¿Y artefactos nuevos? Bueno, estoy haciendo fotos y ahora lo veo porque me lo paso muy rápido y no me da
Sí,
tiempo.
Max Speed.
Players that successfully challenge
Vale,
the
este
Cavern
es
of
el
Corrosion
de
can
Doble de
Blade y el otro no me dio tiempo de
artefactos.
leerlo.
relic rewards.
Ya he hecho foto, he hecho foto. ¿Doble de artefactos también?
No, no lo puedo leer. Bueno, no, sí lo podría leer porque
No problem,
en
we
YouTube
got
le
you,
puede dar
buddy.
para
Bueno,
atrás.
sí, luego le
In
echamos para
version
atrás, pero tengo también
1.2,
fotos.
the two companion missions, Letter
Ah,
from a
misiones
Strange
con Kafka
Woman
y
and
Yukon,
For I Have
más
Touched the
Hades,
Sky will be
¿vale?
arriving.
In a letter from a strange woman,
Ah, las misiones hay que
Trailblazer
hacerlas.
will receive a request from
¿Se van
Kafka.
o se quedan?
As for how the Trailblazer should respond,
No, yo
I
creo que se
only
quedan.
have
Yo no he
one
hecho
thing to
ninguna.
say. When you have a chance to make a choice,
Pero que se
make one
queden.
that
Pregunto
you
porque
know
está
you
la
won't
de...
regret.
No, yo creo que sí que se
La de
quedan.
Rubio y
Yo no he
la
hecho
de-
ninguna.
Sorry.
Isn't he supposed to be passed out?
I think someone's playing
No me da
sound
tiempo a leer
bites.
nada.
I should say a little
Ahora
something about the
leemos,
other
echamos para atrás cuando
companion
acabe.
mission. In For
Serán
I Have Touched the
permanentes, ¿no?
Sky,
Como
Que no sé
las
dónde,
otras
no sé dónde
también.
se quedan para
occurred in
activarla.
Stargazer Navalia. When
No,
the
las tienes que tener ya en la
Trailblazer
J.
investigates
Se
and find
activaron
the
el otro
girl in
día.
trouble. Who could she be?
O sea,
And
todas
what
las que
secrets could
salen
Yukon be hiding?
En morado.
moradas están...
Keep it up with Star Rail.
Me van a salir una lista las que no voy
Sound guy,
haciendo
a little
hasta el
early on that
infinito.
one.
Before we bring things back to
Hay
a
una
close
página
here,
aparte.
let's talk about the ever popular reward events. Version 1.2 will see the return of the Gift of Odyssey check-in event.
¡Deseos! ¡Deseos!
Literalmente dicen, hay que regalar deseos porque como no tienen forma de conseguirlos de otra forma gratis, hay que regalarlos como sea cada actualización.
That's exciting.
Espero que esté en el primer día, que tengo que sacar a Blade, señores.
El primer día va a estar el primero.
Código en chi.
Vas a tardar 7 días en conseguirlos todos. Piensa en ello.
Ya. Ay, que estaba...
¿Digo?
Estaba mirando para el otro lado todo el rato.
No está bien.
No, porque le di en modo espejo y cuando miro para allá estaba mirando hacia afuera. Gracias, yo también os deseo mucha suerte. A ver, yo tengo piti alto. Es lo bueno, que tengo piti 40 y pico. Inválido. Está mal, sí.
Well, I said it last time, and I'll say it again. Time flies when you're having fun.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Ese.
Another special program has come to an end. We talked about a lot of 1.2.
Tío, han ido muy rápido. No me daba tiempo a asimilar las cosas.
Gotta be that boss fight.
Ostras.
When the crew fought the Doomsday Beast and Cocolia, Welt was watching from the sidelines. This will be the first time we see him on the battlefield. So
Ooh.
watch your back, Fantilia.
I'm excited to see more of Blade. Heck, I recorded enough fighting efforts to lay down an album. We better get some fight scenes, come on. Not to mention, it seems like him and Dan Hung are finally about to meet. Something tells me they're not gonna settle things over a cup of tea.
Uh-oh. As for me, it is all
se
about
me olvidó el
Kafka.
segundo.
Although I am curious about the Tales of the Fantastic event, because this sounds like Trailblazers have plenty of room to get creative.
Seems like we're all a little biased here. But one
Totally.
thing
Te recomiendo
is
con
for sure,
Yukon. Ahora te
1.2
enseño la
is a
mía, si
version
quieres.
to look forward to. Albert here has done a good job keeping us in check today, you know, and there's still a lot of
Gracias. Ahí
mystery
tenéis
out there
todos
for
los
you
códigos
Trailblazers
chiquis
to delve
fijados.
into.
Y también en
You guys
comando.
were a handful, all right. But hey, we made it out alive.
Acaba de salir. ¿Has
That's it
tirado?
for Honkai Star Rail version
Ay,
1.2
Dios.
special program, folks.
Wait, what?
Thanks again to all you Trailblazers for tuning in, and see you for the next one.
Bye,
So long,
guys.
bye-bye,
Woohoo.
cheerio.
Están fumados, tío.
¿Qué dijeron? No me enteré.
No.
¿Qué es esto?
Eso es lo que estoy diciendo. Lo peor es que a ti te van a poner a la rubia. Ah, no, a la morena esta. Yo tengo una japonesa ahí diciéndome los breaking news. Son ridículos, tío.
which poses a high risk of destruction. We urge the public to remain vigilant. We will announce the whereabouts of the outlaws in due time and are asking for your assistance in bringing them to justice.
Me parto la...
Global Tea Event.
Buen anuncio.
Ay.
Ay,
Pues a ver,
para atrás.
vamos a ver
Pasa de ella, porque...
los...
No, nadie es normal. Nadie.
A ver.